famous last time.
What, that?
Yeah.
Was it? Did you have it on your phone or was it on the phone?
It should have been on the phone.
Because it's on that thing.
Yeah, that definitely is loud enough.
Well, also, you gotta understand though, the mics were fucking right here last time, so.
Hey, whatever. Then I'm gonna have to cut you out right here. Cut you out off the top. You feel me?
Fuck it then. Bitch, we out here, man.
Whatever, man.
It is what it is, bro.
Whatever.
Episode number 2.
Let's go. We cut it. We
All
good.
my life, I've been grinding. All my life.
We going.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? We here, man.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Yep. Y'all know we back.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. This episode 2. I was told it should be episode 1, but you know, we're gonna deal with what we got. It's the Bucknutboyz back for episode number 2. For everybody who watched episode number 1, I don't care if you watched for a second or if you watched the whole thing. We definitely appreciate you for that.
Appreciate it.
We definitely want to give you y'all love for that, for showing us love. You know, we're gonna jump right into episode 2, and hopefully y'all stick around and listen to what we gotta say. First thing on the agenda tonight is obviously the NFL Combine. We got that going on. What they got? 5 days of the Combine, right?
Something like that.
5 days. Who's up in the Combine as we speak? It's the tight ends.
Right now we got the tight ends going.
Okay, we got tight ends up.
Shout to Speed on the live feed.
Obviously, we had some of our old linemen go through there. They didn't really do much, but you know, it is what it is. CJ actually had you know, a little bit of showing today. Would you say how far you say he threw the ball?
Threw the ball from the 11 to the 25. Now, effortlessly too, might I add, from the 11 to the 25. I'm just asking, where was it all last season?
I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
Right. But shout out to CJ, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
We'll get into that, you know, when we start talking about Kyle.
Please.
So, yeah. But with that being said, a couple of things about CJ at the Combine, you know, that we seen there. He did mention something that shows the brotherhood at Ohio State when when they were talking about the Bears, you know, and possibly getting drafted by them.
The disrespect.
Y'all know what he said there. That's his brother's team.
You don't want to go there.
He said he's not a running back. You can't make him a running back.
Right.
That's a quarterback. He knows how to throw. So much respect to CJ for that. So,
My boy.
one of my first questions to y'all, and Rod, we can start with you, is CJ Stroud. Obviously, we know who our college team is.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody up here on this in these seats got a different football team. So obviously, we might be a little biased at where we want him to go and where we want to see him play. But the first thing I want to ask you is, where do you want to see CJ go and why?
Where I want to see him go?
Yeah, you can be biased here.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
ahead.
Well, bias it is.
Yeah.
You know that's exactly what it's
Yeah.
going to be.
That's what it's going to be for all of us.
I mean, I would love to see CJ in Vegas. I mean, obviously, with our quarterback situation, I'm obviously a Raiders fan. Y'all know that. Now y'all know that if y'all didn't know that. But we got Jaire Stidham right now. And we're in. I wasn't ready for that one. So, all right. With that being said,
right.
we're in a position right now where we got Devontae, we got Darren Waller. You know what I'm saying? Like we got pieces, and like, you know, Chandler Jones, Max Crosby is at like the peak, and you know them guys only got but so long of a career.
Right.
So we're at the point now where it's you either go trade for somebody like an Aaron Rodgers who's gonna push you to maybe win now. In our division, you know how that is, though.
Of course.
It's stupid. But if that's not the route you're going to go, trade up. Trade up, go to number 2 or number 1. If the Bears are going to stay with Fields and you can somehow get to that number 1 pick,
Yeah.
You go do what you got to do. That's where I want to see him go.
Of course.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
Reese, obviously your team don't need a quarterback because your quarterback did his thing last year.
He did his part.
So obviously for you, like in CJ, where do you want to see CJ go?
Honestly, I just want to see him somewhere that he could succeed, to be honest. So, whatever team that may be, because honestly, right now, I don't know who that would be.
So, obviously, the Bears, he don't want to, obviously,
go No, definitely not that. He already talked about that. I don't want him going to Houston. I'm going to put that out of the show. Nor Arizona.
To piggyback real quick off Reese, I feel the same way, though. If he's not going to go to Vegas, I want him to go somewhere. I don't want him to be in a Justin Fields situation where he goes somewhere that has nothing.
Yeah,
like it's so hard to succeed like that.
Yeah. I'm not mad if you go to Vegas. One, because that's your team. You feel me? Two, I mean, you do got Devontae. That's definitely a plus there. Waller.
Find a nice run game. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs is a
Renfro.
problem.
Let's not forget Renfro.
Yeah, Renfro.
Josh Jacobs is a problem, though.
Yep.
So that's solid.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
sure.
be mad at seeing that.
Offensive line isn't terrible.
No, and just get him a little help with that. Is whatever
yeah,
y'all need.
for sure. Yep.
But other than that, because he shouldn't even make it past that. Honestly, he shouldn't. He shouldn't go past. No way he goes past that. So I don't know. I just want him to be successful.
Yeah,
That's honest truth. I want to see it because I mean we have had a trend of sending some quarterbacks and they ain't been doing nothing because they got there. Yeah. I mean they helped us. Yeah. They did their part for us, but
the next level is the But I feel like something's different with CJ. And obviously, you can say that about every year about your team's quarterback, but I just really feel like there's something different about CJ. I said the same thing about Justin.
I
said the same thing about Justin.
Yeah, so
you're
obviously
gonna have to use his legs just to finish that off, CJ. I mean, that's about all.
So where do you feel? Where do you want CJ to go? That's your That's our quarterback.
Anywhere but the NFC West. That's where I want CJ to go.
I don't gotta worry about it.
Anywhere
as far as
but
the order
West.
lines up. I'm cool. He ain't gonna be in this division.
The way I feel about CJ is this. It's any quarterback. I mean, I don't care who you are. You need assets. You need weapons. Look at my situation. I could say I want CJ, but I don't really need him, bro. And that's crazy to even say because how I feel about CJ. But I have Brock Purdy out here operating in my system. I'm good. So what I'm going to say is I feel he's going to end up in the AFC South. Sad. But true.
Sad but true.
Sad but true.
What about you, Tom?
So,
oh man.
Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan, so
you can use him.
I would love to. So I look at my current quarterback, right? I look at Dak. Does he use his feet? Maybe. Okay. Can he throw the ball downfield? Maybe. Turnovers. Is that a huge problem?
Maybe.
It's not maybe. I said of course. No. I said of course. That's a problem.
He could maybe that one.
I said of course that's a problem. So this year is Dak's make or break year. He's either gonna succeed and they will have him for another 7 to 10 years, or he's gonna fall back into that bad pattern and they're gonna kick him out. So would I like to see CJ there? Of course. But I think if CJ does go there, he obviously would play a backup role for a little bit.
Might not be the worst thing for him.
Right, which might not be the worst thing for him. Dak is a great representative of football in general. Walter Payton, Man of the Year. You can't knock that. However,
at least the Cowboys won some.
Where I think CJ will go and where he could be extremely successful is the Colts.
Yeah, run game.
If you go to the Colts, you got the run game. You got okay wide receivers. Okay, he does. He got a Buckeye out there. Right? Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a couple out there.
O-line's not terrible
Yeah,
either.
that's what I'm saying.
Another,
O-line.
another
So,
thing.
I mean, I would like to see him, obviously, with my team and him be successful, but I think the best landing spot for him currently coming out would be the Colts.
Okay.
That's
Can I
the best
first?
thing
Can I
to-
just say this?
Yeah.
The only realistic thing that we heard in this segment was Ryan. Yes, y'all don't even stand a chance on getting CJ.
Yeah, no. I didn't. That's why I said.
I know.
That's why I said the Colts.
But you can use him.
I can use him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he ain't
but-
gonna make it that
yeah.
far. No way.
We was
No
really,
way.
but Ryan only had the real.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a chance that it could
but
happen.
no, we
bro.
agreed
Like,
on
it
the
really is
AFC
a chance
South
that it
though.
happen.
Yeah, that's why I said the Colts.
Texans, Colts.
Yeah.
That's the two teams
I
that
don't
I
wanna
feel.
see him in the
If it stays in, if the
I
draft
don't either.
order stays the way it is,
I don't want to see him in the
then
Texans.
it'll
Please
be
don't
Houston,
go to
probably.
Houston.
I'd rather him go to the Colts
I hope
myself.
you don't go to Houston.
It
hope
really
they
is
don't
up to
get
what
Bryce.
the Bears are about to do with that #1 pick. That's really what it comes down to.
I'm not worried about the Bears because the Bears are some BS.
No, I'm just saying though, because they talking about they don't know if they want to.
Bro.
Reading reports don't know if they want Justin Fields or whatnot. If they end up trading that pick,
We should have drafted Justin Fields.
So that brings us
Y'all
to the.
should have.
Yep.
yeah.
That brings us to the next person. Jackson
Shouldn't
Smith.
have.
Jackson Smith
Jackson.
and Jigba.
I'm,
Go ahead,
If,
Skeen.
if you're the Bears, I'm gonna ask you, Reese. If you're
Hold up, before you get to the, because you get to the NFL, let me just say this. We
Jax.
missed you this season, bro.
I miss Jackson.
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
We missed you, Jackson.
Please don't make us
I
cry
know
on this
you trying to get
podcast.
back. Yeah.
I know
Nah,
you're trying to
man.
get back. You rushed it
Bro.
probably,
That hurt
and
so.
we understand you trying to give us, the fans, what we're looking for. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. It was good to see you out here smiling at the combine
Man.
and all that.
I wish Mom was here because you know that's her boy.
Yeah,
you know Jackson
She
Smith
loved
is mom.
Jackson. Mom loved Jackson.
She loved Jackson.
Hell
boy.
yeah.
Yep. Jackson.
Hell
Every
yeah.
every game.
Bro.
Is Jackson? She would send me the text. Is
She'd
Jackson
She'd
playing?
be pissed when he wasn't.
Is Jackson playing? Let me know if Jackson playing. What you think?
We missed you, bro, and you're right. We would have won the chip too
Yep.
if you
Yes.
played.
Yep.
You absolutely right, bro.
1000%.
By the way,
Even Marv would have violated Georgia.
let me just tell
So,
you.
you got the NFL draft order there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Before we move on to
What's up?
we was on the combine, I want to give a shout out first off to Jaire Brown. He from the town. You know what I mean?
Shout
He
out.
from the same city.
He's a
Me
dog.
and bro guy from Trenton, New Jersey. Jaire
Shout
Brown,
out.
Penn State, Nittany Lion.
Dog.
You know, so
Yeah,
even
dog.
though you over there, yeah, we got to get a love to you though. You from the town, you doing your thing, you representing.
Facts.
You representing us. We proud of you. You looking good in the combine. Wish you nothing but the best. I heard you had a conversation with the Niners. It'll be your best bet. But wherever you go, be prosperous, bro.
We need
And
to tell you, yeah.
congratulations, man. Congratulations, because you got a lot coming. And just keep grinding. Keep working, bro. All right, go
So
ahead. My
yeah,
bad.
big shout out to Jaire Brown. However, Jackson Smith. You know, you got the NFL draft order there. Top.
I would.
He's probably going top 5. I would-
Jackson? Nah.
They,
You don't think
I-
so?
I think they.
Bro,
I think
they,
gonna
bro,
They gonna.
bro,
they
you
gonna
should see
blackball.
like the stuff they're saying
They gonna
about him.
blackball.
Like there's
I
reports,
feel like-
there's reports that like he's like a second receiver. Like he's not a number
Like
one.
wide
He's not a
receiver,
true number one receiver. He's not a number one. These are reports that they're putting out there. So like he's not going to go top 5, and the reason why he's not going to go top 5 is because you know how
Honestly,
the quarterbacks,
he gonna
but then
play
you know
in the
how
slot.
valuable offensive line and like defensive line is.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the Will
He ain't
Andersons
going-
and
I don't think
those
he
type
going
of
top
players
10.
before you even get close to a
Skill
wide
player.
receiver.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think he honestly goes until mid,
He might be
maybe
like.
maybe 15 past.
Okay.
He
I
might
think.
be,
He
yeah.
better not get to the second, third round.
I don't think it's
It
no. I
should.
don't think it's gonna get there. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a
I
first
know
round
who
pick.
will get
I
him.
think it's
He
gonna
just
be a
not
first round
top
pick,
10. He
but it's
like-
gonna be something along the lines of, Houston has 2 picks. Houston has 2 first round picks.
That's
Right?
Yeah, look.
12
So,
and
so it's going to be something like that. Like Houston might take them at 12 if they take CJ at 2 if they have it.
So
Because
Houston gets CJ and Jackson.
yeah, or it's going to be someone like Baltimore, or it's going to be someone like Baltimore that
That
has
wouldn't
pick
be
number
bad.
19, or I don't even know what they have, but it's going to be someone like Baltimore who they can't hit on a receiver to save their lives, and they're going to hit on this one. but then Lamar's gonna walk and he ain't gonna have
Yeah.
nobody.
Nah,
He gonna have Jaire Stidham.
I mean, so obviously us being
Going there.
so
He gonna have Jaire Stidham.
so obviously us being Buckeye fans,
I don't wanna
obviously,
go
right? We're gonna be a little biased to people succeeding.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People succeeding in the NFL, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Gonna do
so quarterbacks, we obviously have a little bit of trouble.
I don't want him going to Washington.
But wide
A
receivers,
bit of trouble.
from Ohio State. I mean, we can track this back to the '90s. It's been
'90s.
Well, you can probably track it even far. I'm saying just us
Chris
in general.
Carter.
I'm saying us in general,
I'm
like
just
us.
saying, we gonna Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
And I'm thinking, what do you
My
came
bad.
in what?
Oh,
He just
86?
look at the
OG.
last
OG.
ones like recently.
Yeah, but yeah,
we
I
can
get
go
what
all
you're
the way
saying,
back and we can look.
But we
That's what I'm
go.
saying. If you
Chris
look at
started
the,
with Chris.
if you look at the wide receivers
Probably started before
throughout Ohio State's, the time that
Illustrious career.
Illustrious.
Yeah, I got you.
there hasn't been many people that under succeeded, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
As receivers?
David
As
Boston.
receivers, yeah, as receivers, right? So it's
Malcolm Jenkins.
like, right? So it's a couple
Yeah.
in there, but you're talking
You
about
could
a
let him.
pool of
San
what,
Antonio Holmes.
25. Didn't he have that Super Bowl catch?
Who? San
From
Antonio?
the
Alright.
joint.
Tote?
Yeah. That's
I mean, the throw was sick too. But
Yeah, of course, of course.
Obviously, the throw was
But this-
sick.
yeah,
The
yeah.
catch was nasty.
Yeah,
The catch was
filthy.
nasty. Reminded me a little bit of myself. You feel me?
yeah.
Oh,
Michael
Tote.
Thomas.
Yeah, like
Mike Thomas, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll-
don't know
we'll
what's going
speak
on
about-
We
with
can
him
name
right
him.
Yeah, we'll
Brian
speak about-
Hartline.
now. I don't know
Hello.
what's going on.
yeah. What's up, Coach?
Coach was doing his
Sure.
thing when he was there. He was doing a little bit. You feel me? He did a little bit.
That's
I ain't mad
best
at
wide
that.
receiver coach in the nation.
That's what it's looking like, and obviously we'll get into
Oh,
the
remember?
recruiting.
Hold up. Remember Gonzalez? Remember Gonzo?
Yeah, yep.
Anthony? Anthony was,
All right, go ahead, man. My fault.
Anthony was the problem.
My
That's
bad.
what I know.
So-
That's the same one who had to get oxygen
He was
mask on
number
the
11.
sideline.
Gonzo.
Feel me? That was
there.
So obviously we want to
Boy.
see these. We want to see these guys succeed. I think currently we have 8 total players at the combine, right? We got I think it's 4 offense, 4 defense, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
something like
Mhm.
At the combine, it looked like just from looking at their measurements, things that they've done at Ohio State. I would say 7 out of the 8 are most likely going to be drafted probably in the first 2 days. Probably,
Okay.
first 2 days.
Probably.
I'll be drafted.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I mean. In the
Yeah.
first 2 days.
First
So,
2 days.
Shit.
but because you got rounds 1, 2, and 3. So in those, I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, and 3, right?
No, round 1 is usually
Right. Round 1 is, and then it's 2 and 3.
2, 3.
Yeah,
then
and
two,
then-
three.
right.
Yeah.
So they're probably out of there at that time. But with that being said, in the NFL,
Mhm.
top 5 offensive players from Ohio State. We already know. We talked about this earlier. Who number 1 was? We obviously said Scary Terry.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
For y'all that don't know, that's Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Plays for the Commanders.
Unfortunately.
Trash.
Unfortunately.
One thing I will say about Terry, his quarterbacks.
He gets it done with anybody.
Okay.
He gets it done with
Yeah,
anybody.
thank you.
Yes.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he does.
He gets it done with anybody.
That's why I
That-
feel like
that's
it
how you
doesn't
know
matter
he's a
if
great
he's-
receiver.
Yes.
Can you imagine if he
Yes.
had like 4 years with Josh Allen or something? You know what I'm saying? Like something like in a situation like that,
That
like
would be
Devontae
crazy.
had Rodgers for that long.
That would be crazy.
Diggs was solid. Then he went to
Yeah.
Buffalo, and it's just like, oh, now Bull's top
Yeah.
5 word.
Yeah.
So like, imagine if you had someone like that. But
Yeah.
nah, he gets stuck with Ryan Fitzpatrick,
Heineke. He had
Heineke,
Wentz for a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, Wentz,
He had,
yeah, like,
what's the dude with the
corny
mirror?
That's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, that's
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Like, he had nothing but
Yeah.
corny quarterbacks.
Yeah, so,
Like he just,
That's
they all just
crazy.
been corny.
so
Number 1.
Then
That's
they all get
bad,
hurt.
though.
He didn't even have them really ever. I don't even know if he's ever had a quarterback for a whole year. I feel like all of them get hurt. No, I'm dead serious.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Or they
of,
like suck
really?
for 4 games. Like they suck for
Yeah.
4 straight games, and then they just throw the backup in. Like here, go figure it out. Have
That's
fun.
crazy because I think he
So-
had over 1,000 yards in there every season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's obviously he can do his thing obviously
What's going
against
on?
the elite, and then obviously that's our top in the league currently,
I think
offensive
so.
skill players.
Skill player, yeah.
'Cause you know we
skill
have-
players. We go offensive
Right,
line.
we have
but-
offensive line,
yeah,
defensive line,
yeah,
whatever the
type
case
like,
is.
yeah.
And we'll do another segment on the top 5 defensive skill players. I mean, it don't matter at that point because you
Yeah.
already know most of the
That's
players.
pretty much
Oh,
clear cut.
yeah,
Defense easy.
yeah.
So we gave you guys number 1 with Terry.
Offense is easy too.
We talked about this again. Number 2 is basically Olave versus Wilson.
And you got to give it to
Number
Wilson
two.
because he just won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he won
Okay.
it. So you got
Or
to give it
offensive
to Garrett.
Rookie of the Year.
And my disclaimer is, I told him that Garrett was that dude.
Yeah.
Olave is too, but
That's
Garrett
my dog.
more aggressive. He's
So-
just more aggressive, bro.
Olave.
So I think we got the
Olave
right jersey
cool.
on. I think we got the right jersey on
Oh.
today. You know, I think at least for
Garrett,
them, yeah.
We understand.
He said, well, yeah.
Congratulations on your
Garrett
offensive
Wilson
rookie of
is-
the year.
Yes.
Well deserved. Olave,
Garrett Wilson.
Olave, because
Olave
I don't
look
care
good.
which one of y'all had one,
Don't care.
But I did put my money on Garrett.
Understood.
So all right.
No
so,
disrespect to you, Olave.
So we got Garrett. Obviously at number 3 is Chris Olave.
And that's another
One
both
A
of-
and one B.
Both of them
Yeah.
actually. It's another situation where they had great rookie years
Yeah.
and terrible quarterback situations.
Yeah,
Like terrible
that's true.
quarterback
Yeah, the
situations.
Saints, I
Bro,
think, had
Joe
3
Flacco
quarterbacks.
was throwing to
This
Garrett
is
Wilson
true.
at one point. Now, granted, he had his best game of the season with Flacco, as weird as that
that's not
is.
the point.
But yeah, he went from Flacco to Mike White to
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, and then Bull had Jameis Winston,
Jameis
Tyson
Winston.
Taysom Hill,
Taysom Hill,
But it was
and the
somebody
Red
else.
Rocket,
yeah,
Andy
and
Dalton.
Yeah,
So-
like these guys are in situations like
Crazy.
that sucks.
Producing.
yo. Yeah, that's producing.
And they still
Producing.
Rookie year.
Producing.
That.
And they're not getting covered by slouches because they're their best offensive options on their
They have no
team.
choice.
So,
No, yeah.
If the Jets get a quarterback,
yeah.
watch out.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
They might be in the
Right
Rodgers.
next to
They
me.
might be in the Rodgers.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Might want to bet. If that's the
Watch
case,
out.
you might want to bet.
That could
on,
be crazy.
on
Watch
Garrett.
out.
Yeah.
If they get a quarterback.
That could be. If
But-
they get a quarterback.
So
we
got-
on 5. Who-
No, we on 4. We on
No,
4.
we said Olave was 4.
No. We said Olave was 3. It was Scary, Wilson, and
Oh.
Olave.
Oh, my bad.
Number 4, we got
Damn.
J.K. Dobbins.
JK.
So
Round of applause for JK.
yeah, let's go.
That's my dog. I love JK.
Definitely.
I don't want to talk about current running backs from
All
Ohio
right,
State
all
in the
right,
NFL.
Okay,
'cause-
Zeke. I bet Tone.
Yeah,
I hear you.
because mine's making me mad. But this one, but JK, definitely not making us mad.
I had that.
Actually, can we flip it?
Yeah, go ahead. What you want to flip?
Justin 4.
Yeah, okay. I'm fine with
What
that.
do we have? Justin at what?
We're
5?
Justin at 5.
Who was
Justin 4.
JK.
JK Dobbins.
Oh yeah, it's gotta go. Yeah.
Justin is at 4.
Okay.
And he's also been more available than
Justin
JK
is
as
at
well,
4.
So.
Yeah.
Justin Fields is at 4.
Yeah. He is a quarterback, not a
Quarterback,
running
yeah.
back.
Justin Fields
Or
is at 4.
turn back. He's just not throwing to nobody. His
Yeah.
best receiver is 5'10",
Yeah. Like,
190 pounds,
come
and
on.
he's been hurt.
And he's getting busy. It don't even matter at that
Yeah.
point.
He's keeping these team. He's keeping the team in
He's
the
getting
game.
busy.
Doing- yeah.
He had
So,
a top play against us.
Bro, he getting busy.
he had a top player like this.
He had me sick and happy at the same
Justin
time.
Fields at 4. Bears,
I
if you
was sick
trade
and
him.
Bad as hell at your team. Like how you can tackle him, but the hype for him, like
But
that's
it's
my
not-
boy.
That's my dog. Of course he did it. He had to get his off. Don't worry about it. Come
Uh-huh.
on, don't let him do it again, please. It was one of them moments. Like,
Yeah. Like, come on.
but
So
I love to see it.
he.
Justin Fields ball. Yeah.
Then we
he's
rounded
balling.
off the top 5 with JK Dobbins.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Honorable
healthy,
mention Mike Thomas because he is a dog, but boy hasn't played in.
That's slant man, ain't it?
Slant man, that's
Slant
slant.
man.
I don't care.
Slant man.
That boy caught 150 slants and had
Yeah.
1,700 yards. Like
Productive
whatever.
science.
Stop it. Yeah.
You know he
stop
wasn't
it.
slant. Do something about it.
Stop it.
Go
Productive
punch on him or something.
Yeah.
Then
Big body.
figure it out.
I want to see him. I want to see him healthy again. It's been what 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
think,
like forever.
I think he would have came back if he actually had a competent quarterback.
Drew Brees, give him his mojo back.
I think like him losing Breeze, he was like, you know what,
he took his mojo
Just imagine
back.
that offense.
Olave,
You got
Mike,
Olave
and Alvin.
and Mike and Alvin.
And Taysom, for
And
that matter,
Taysom.
because that boy will be getting busy.
Yeah, so it's like you got you got that on your offense.
The uniform is just trash.
Then James Winston brings the crab legs.
Oh,
You
man.
got them W's.
W's.
Crab legs and
Don't
W's.
eat the dub, man.
Crab legs and W's.
Don't eat the dub.
So,
Crab legs and dubs.
you know, so that's going to round out the top five,
Yes,
our top 5 offensive players, skill players currently in the league.
Shout out my boy Brent on the Winston crab legs and eating the W's. That used to be Brent boy. Brent sent me the video of James eating the W. He goes, bro, I had enough of this, dude. What the hell is this? He was sick.
You see,
He's a Bucks man, he's a real Bucks
Okay,
fan.
okay.
So that's why when they had the Bucks at the time, or when Winston was on the Bucks at the time, that's when he did that joint.
who was, wasn't it Deshaun Jackson that was like sitting in the background, like looking at him all weird and that?
Was he on the Bucks back then?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it was.
I know he was
Deshaun.
at one point.
I remember
He was
it was
around there.
I would have been too.
So there it is. So that rounds out our top 5. We got 1 is Terry, we got 2 is Wilson, 3 is Olave, 4 is Fields, 5 is Dobbins, with the honorable mention of Mike Thomas. So,
He would definitely be up in there if
yeah. So obviously, the first portion of it, we were geared more towards the NFL and the Buckeyes in the NFL. Now we're gonna flip the script. We're gonna go back to college.
Mm-hmm.
So
Back where we belong. Mm-hmm.
right back where we belong, back where we here for, and we want to talk a little bit about our experience. So obviously, this whole thing has been created from what we've been through together as brothers, right?
Experience.
So, as we stated in the last episode, we're obviously 2 sets of brothers. We love the Buckeyes. We explained how we became Buckeyes fans.
Big O.
One of the things that we wanted to do as the 4 of us was create a tradition and say, okay, every single year since from this point on, which was last year, we making it to at least 1 Buckeyes game in Columbus, Ohio.
At least one.
We committed to that. We did all the plans. It's like, hey, is everybody ready? Let's
not only did we
shoot
commit to
out.
going to a game in Ohio, we committed to a certain set of seats.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
We committed to a certain
Shout out
25
double A.
There's a section.
If y'all watch this,
Be there.
if y'all watch the game, if y'all go to the stadium,
It's our section.
search for 25
I don't know if y'all
double
will
A.
find us anywhere else.
We will be.
The 25 double A.
Hopefully one day we blow up big enough where they say, hey, 25 double A
That's
is
y'all.
known as
Bucknut
Bucknut section. You know what I'm saying? They got the student
Bucknut
section. They got the
section.
student section over
Student
there.
section lit. Oh, we
Student
gonna
section.
get into
Let's
that.
get
Oh, we're
We're
recording
gonna
that.
get
Yeah.
into that though. We're
So,
gonna get into that.
you got the student section. Then over here we got the Bucknut section.
Get
So,
lit.
That's gonna be it.
Obviously-
We at the back of the O.
so
At the
obviously
back end.
we took the trip. It was about a 7-hour trip, from
Yeah, something like that.
where we are here, and you just feel the energy. Like as we getting closer, you see the signs. Ohio, Columbus is finally here. Like we're finally gonna be where we said we were gonna be. And
We've been talking about doing that for so long.
like it's just something like we all 30 basically.
Was
like
we
30
in
plus.
Ohio when we stopped at the rest stop and they had the lounge and stuff in there? Was that still Ohio? Remember that?
The
It
lounge?
was
When
outside.
we met the military?
Oh yeah, no.
that was
That was
outside of
Ohio.
Oh, okay.
So
South Pennsylvania.
one of the things I do want to talk about though
Well,
is the energy. Is the energy in Columbus. So
The energy.
we get there, we pull up to Columbus. We're like, hey, we got to get to the campus. We want to go and check the campus out.
facts.
And I remember driving the car, and I'm like, man, we need to find like a student store or something. Like, man, where's the student store? Because we need gear.
We needed a parking spot.
Yeah.
Obviously, we needed that, but we
Yeah.
needed a parking spot.
That's a fact.
But the
Yeah, we
main
just
focus
wanted to
was
walk.
gear, and it's like, okay, I'm like, at this point, I'm in the middle of the street. I'm gonna roll this window down. Whoever is right here, you gotta give me some directions. Hey, we're looking for a student store. Tell us
you
what's
want
up.
to go right here?
Go right here. Yeah. So we pull around back.
Just parked
We
up.
park up. We're like, okay, we here. Like it finally hit us. Like, wow, we here.
We out
We walk into the store. College Traditions was the name of the store,
Mhm.
which we gonna visit again.
No,
Sure.
time out.
It was
There was two of them though. We went
College
to a
Tradition was the second one, right?
no, the second one was Buckeyes Corner.
Yeah, Buckeyes Corner. Buckeyes Corner was the
Buckeyes
second
Corner
one.
was the
Okay.
second one.
Yeah, that was the second one. That was joint across the street.
So we go to Traditions, College Traditions, and when we walk in, the same guy that we talked to, like who gave us the directions to the store,
Mhm.
he's in the store,
in the
He's
store.
in there.
and he's like, dang man, we wanted to thank him for giving us the directions. We just wanted to show love and do whatever. So just talking to this guy, we find out his son is actually on the team.
Yep.
Right.
And he was going to the game too the next day.
And he was going to the game. So, we got to talking to him a little bit. His name is Kiyon Graves, senior. So obviously his son is junior.
Shout out to the Graves family.
Yes.
Yep, shout out
So
y'all.
Graves, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
So,
Good people for sure.
Grave Senior,
Hey.
appreciate you.
yes.
Yeah.
One of the things that we noticed first off the bat was, the love. Like he just was like, yeah, you could just feel the energy. Like, yeah, it's all good. My son's on the team. It wasn't like he was like a humble guy.
Yeah.
Like if it's me and my son is on the team,
Oh,
I'm going crazy.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm gonna be humble, but my son on the team. Here's the picture. Here's
Uh-huh.
this. Here's that.
Yeah.
Like that's just from me. So, he was real humble, and it was just a nice guy to meet. Move forward to the day of the game, the following day. We're trying to find our section. We like, we gotta walk around the other side of the stadium. So.
Because I don't know how you skip everything else. Just
No, I'm just focusing
you focusing on that?
Yeah, I'm just focusing on that. We'll
My
get to
bad.
what we did. Yeah, we'll get to what we
Go
did.
ahead, bro.
I'm giving him his flowers
yeah,
while we
yeah,
got it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you. So the following day, we looking for our section. You know what I mean? First off, campus is beautiful. So we go into the shoe for the first time. That in itself was, that was like, we had to take that in. Walking into the shoe, I had to take it in anyway. You know what I mean? Like, being on that sanctuary is crazy.
Everything we watched on TV for so long.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like to be there. So we in there. They got the lines. Everybody getting their beers, their dogs, whatever they doing. We locate our interest to our section. Man, we run into senior again.
Yep.
Again.
Like, what is the odds
Right there.
to run into Pops again?
Yep.
Like,
He said something else before
Yeah, he
we even
noticed
said
us,
anything.
like,
He noticed
yeah,
us.
like we,
Y'all
Yo,
know
what's up, fellas?
we like, oh, what's good? Hey,
That was
chopped
dope.
it up a little bit. He asked where we were sitting. We were sitting where we were sitting. 25 double A.
Double A.
You know what I mean? And he said,
Oh,
"Oh, y'all got some good seats."
Tell him what he really said, though. Tell him what he really said.
Nah, bro asked us. Pops asked us. He's like, "Who do y'all know?"
Yeah. So y'all know.
He asked us. That's how good the seats were. He was like, "Who y'all know?"
That
Hey,
was
man.
somebody.
Hey, nobody yet.
We trying to know someone. Help us, help you.
So to say that, Mr. Graves, we just want to thank you for being humble. Being
Appreciate
yourself.
you.
We don't know much about
sir.
you, but we do it. We hold that experience because that was our first time there. So that's something we're never
That's
gonna forget.
significant.
That we met
That's
someone's
wonderful.
father who plays on our favorite team. So obviously, due to that, we obviously keeping an eye on your son as far as what he's doing on the team. Wishing him the best. He is in a deep group. Obviously, the wide receiver group at
Yeah. It's tough.
Ohio
Yeah,
State
it's
is
tough.
real
Especially
deep
with
and
the
it's
recruits.
tough.
But
But a lot of times, what happens is these players who stick around, they learn a lot, and then once they get their chance to shine,
Oh,
that's what they do.
yeah.
That's exactly what they
They
do.
shine.
Perfect example of that is Marvin and Jackson. You remember the bowl game, right?
Yeah.
You remember the bowl game?
Receivers.
We got wide receivers
Went
sitting out.
and
And
they
I
went
said,
dumb.
I said, this is what I want to see.
They went dumb.
I want to see Marvin Jackson 1 and 2 in the bowl game. If I'm not mistaken, they both had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Marv.
I mean,
Jackson's yards was
Yeah.
stupid.
Marv,
Record.
I think
That
Marv,
boy had a 95 fantasy point day himself.
I think Marv had 3 catches, 3 touchdowns at one point. I feel like that's what Marv had.
giving big Randy Moss vibes.
Word is like heavy on Moss.
Remember who we did that to?
Yeah,
Ooh, that was them.
It was, right? Hey, Tony, that was y'all?
Was that them?
That was y'all?
sorry, what?
That was y'all, Randy? Was
30 for 30.
I mean, I
whooping
don't want to
ass
speak on that. I don't want to speak on that.
It was y'all, though, right?
I don't know.
Marvin
Boy,
was getting
I don't know.
Oh, now you
Randy
don't know.
did it.
Oh, now you
I
don't
seen
know.
it.
Oh, you seen it?
I seen it, but I don't know who he did it on.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I hear
Nah.
that.
Let me just say, I want
I hear
to
that.
backtrack a little bit because Tone said the first father we met of a Buckeye player was him, and that's not true
Yeah, you right. Call me out.
because
Yep.
we've all met Troy.
Yep. Yeah, shout out to
Troy
Yeah,
Vincent.
oh my goodness.
I can't, you know what?
Troy Vincent's from our area.
Yep.
His
That
son
was the first.
is on the Buckeyes, Big Six. Y'all
My
know
first time meeting Troy, I was what? 10?
So,
8?
just so I can give y'all a backstory.
No, for
I
real.
was super
Yeah.
young
You about to
when I
hear?
did
You
it.
about to
Yeah.
hear?
Nah, I'm just
So I
saying.
can give
had
y'all-
to just
I want to give y'all my, since you mentioned it, let me give my backstory on that. So, yes, you are right. Mr. Graves is actually the second person.
Yeah, that's true.
The first person is Troy Vincent.
Yep.
So I went to Pennsbury High School. Troy Vincent is a graduate
Shout out the Falcons.
from Pennsbury High School. I actually had a class with his daughter, Desiree Vincent. Desiree is real close.
Hi, Des.
Uh,
Shout
you
out Des. We love you, Des.
Yeah, definitely love you,
Always
Des.
love you, Des.
We still, her and I still argue to this day because obviously she loves the Eagles
Uh-huh.
due to her dad. I'm a Cowboys fan, so Des, I know you're gonna talk trash, but it's cool. Do what you want to do. I had French class with with Des. I'm sorry.
Brew Francais.
I had French class with Desiree, and we just became really close. Sometimes we would hang out outside, you know, and I would meet her father, cool dude. He was never someone who's like, you know, don't take a picture or back up. Actually, when he came to the school to watch Desiree play on the basketball team, he would be sitting there and nobody would bother him. That's the type of respect that he had. Nobody would bother him. So obviously, I graduated in 2004. So I don't even know if Teron was born at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He definitely was. I think he was like probably 2.
Yeah, I was about to say,
He was probably like 2.
We what, 23, right?
Yeah, so he was probably like 2 or 3.
He definitely was born, but
But
young bull at that time.
you know, actually, when we
Super
went
young boy.
there, I'm pretty sure Troy was there because I was messaging Desiree that day, and she's like, "Oh, you know, I think my dad's going up there. My dad will be up there for the game," and you know, it's great. So it was nice to, you know, watch him and be like, "Hey, that's Desiree's brother." You know, hopefully he was an impactful interior D line. So they don't get much stats being a defensive tackle.
Yeah. That's the only thing that sucks.
But when you
not
watch-
sucks, but
Yeah.
But if you,
When you watch the game, and you
yeah,
see
you see
what
me doing
you
that.
see the type of impact they have. The
Yeah,
run
he can have
stuff
an
and
impact
part
without
of-
getting the stats.
for sure.
Like,
For
certainly.
sure.
So one of the things that I did have on is, first of all, he's 6'2", 300 pounds.
That's stupid.
As a D line,
no
as an
And that
interior.
is solid 300. Like, that's not no sloppy, you know what I'm saying? No sloppy 300. That is a solid 300.
One of the things that I did notice through his career is the uptick in play. So like his first, you know, freshman year, I think he played a couple of games. He started in like 2 or 3 games. Then it went up from there. He started in 4 games but played, you know, 10. And then
He was behind some pretty
started
he was
right.
behind
That's what I'm
some
saying.
good dogs, though, you know?
So actually, I think he might be part of the combine as well. I haven't seen it, so I'll definitely take a look. But obviously wish him the best, and they do have him. I think it was ranked like top 10 in D tackles in the whole combine.
Yeah.
So, but how many D tackles are taken?
Right.
Right. It's scheme when you get a chance, bro.
So hopefully he don't go undrafted. That's us being biased, Hopefully he don't go undrafted. And obviously, no matter what, he's most likely will be successful when you graduate from Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean,
But if not, I'm sure his dad, I'm sure his dad is gonna push him because obviously he pushed the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my segue into Tehran's.
Shout out to Vincent.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
I was just saying.
Shout out to Vincent for sure.
It was another local shout out, so I figured we
Yep,
wouldn't
we get them,
let that one pass.
So you know what's crazy about Tehran? He went to I'm pretty sure he went to the IMG Academy,
Yes.
right? That's what
Yes.
that's Maryland, I think.
No, that's Florida.
No,
that's
that's
Florida.
Florida.
Okay,
That's Florida.
That's where they coming from.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure he
That's where
went to IMG.
whatchamacallit we was just talking about earlier. That's where he from.
Who?
The number 9.
Brandon?
No.
Ennis?
No. Number 8 and number 9. Who was it?
Who was you talking
I
about?
was just we were just talking about it earlier.
Oh, no, Noah Rogers. Him?
Is it right?
Or,
No, not Rogers. Carnell Tate.
Oh yeah, Carnell.
That's
Tate.
where he at.
Yeah.
IMG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's in Bradenton.
Obviously, IMG just you already know like that's
Yeah,
highly
power.
successful.
Power.
Yeah. Highly successful.
And it's Florida.
They once ended the
And
game
y'all know
in the
them
first
football
half.
them football players are Florida.
was like 92 to nothing.
To nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's terrible.
Ended the game in the first and they changed
Turn
the
the
red
red
flag.
flag.
Right. Whatever that was, y'all gotta
That's
White flag, we done. Surrender.
Y'all got
That. So glad we gave them the local shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing we do got to touch on,
Oh Lord.
you know what it is.
Oh Lord.
All
right,
go ahead.
nah,
Yeah, go
'cause
ahead.
it's-
Want me to throw the shout out real quick?
Go ahead, man.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna throw the
Yeah.
shout
You
out?
talking about Kyle?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna shout out
shout out to
Kyle McCord for multiple.
Shout out
Two
to
reasons for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
It's two reasons for all of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Two reasons. Kyle.
One because he's going to be our starter going into the season.
Let's go,
And
Kyle.
we all have faith in him. We think Kyle can perform. We think he'll be great. All that. The second one is his girl. Shout out to his new shorty. Or shout out to him for his new girl. That's what I should say.
He gonna be under center twice.
Dog.
You know what? You know what? Let's go, Kyle. I ain't I just don't let her break your heart. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Lord.
We gonna need you focused
Yeah.
for the
please.
season, bro. Just
Please.
I don't know.
So
I'm married, so
so another thing. So since we on the thing of local shout outs,
Oh,
right?
man.
Since we on the thing of local shout outs,
Okay.
we gotta add Kyle to that mix. So Kyle is from PA. Okay,
Yes, he
you
is.
know, you and I are from PA, these two from Jersey, so we want to shout out
Round the
Wow.
court from
Round
round
the
the
corner.
way.
Round the
right around
corner.
Yep.
From round the way.
He went to he went to high school with Marvin.
Yep.
Okay, so they already
It's
have
another reason why I'm super excited for that.
they already have a
beautiful
connection.
thing.
Like they already have that connection, and now Kyle is there with Marv going into this season. I'm not saying the starting job is Kyle McCord's.
It's his
I
to
am.
lose.
It's his to lose.
Yeah.
I'm saying this cows.
It's
But-
Kyle's, but
But go ahead.
you know how these
Nah, let's go,
spring
Kyle.
trainings and all seasons
Let's go
go.
6.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm
Let's
with
go
you.
6.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with you.
So
I'm with you. I'm
obviously
right there with you.
we're gonna back up anybody who plays on the team, but Kyle, I believe Kyle should be the starter. I understand.
I think he's
there's-
earned it
he
as
should.
well. I think he's earned it as well, but
Let's go 6.
you know how it goes. You know how it goes when you get in the off season and yeah, spring training or whatever the hell they call it in college football.
Yep.
But when you get in all
We're
that,
gonna know. That's
we
where
gonna
we're
see
gonna
it in
be.
April. Oh,
Yeah, we're going
so
there.
oh, we
thank
gonna
you.
be there. I
Hey,
get that.
they
We
gonna
gonna
see
be
that
there.
April.
We're going
So-
We'll be
there.
there.
April 15th.
Once
We
again.
gonna do an episode in Columbus
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we are going to the spring game.
Yes,
We will be there. If y'all haven't already figured it out, y'all can guess what seats we're gonna be in.
Yeah, we're gonna be in those seats.
If you
We're gonna be in
haven't-
that section somewhere.
That's where we gonna
Yeah,
be.
them
haven't
seats
figured
may or
it
may
out.
not be blocked off,
Yeah.
depending on
We'll be in
you know
that
how
section.
much the
That's
attendance
our
is gonna
section.
have, you know what I'm saying?
That's our section.
If you haven't
Right.
Know the
figured it out,
section.
we in 25
Double A.
double
Hey,
A.
Know the section.
Yes.
25
Please.
double A.
That's where
So-
we'll be.
But go ahead.
We're gonna be
April 15th. Road to Columbus.
Road to Columbus is what we're gonna call the segment.
we'll throw out some road trip content
Yep.
on the way.
Definitely.
Because those are
You'll get some bloopers.
funnier than
Yeah.
this.
You'll get some bloopers.
Golly.
You'll get some.
So we're gonna have a lot more
You
footage.
missed
there.
You missed last year, boy. Ooh,
Well, we're gonna put the road trip on there.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
No, we couldn't
But-
put that.
We're
Yeah.
gonna put the road
It was fun.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about the drive up there. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it was
Yeah.
fun.
I'm not
But you
talking
know
about
the hiccup.
up there.
Was out
Oh,
of control.
Lord.
The hiccup.
Oh, not the hiccup.
The hiccup was
Nothing's
crazy.
wrong.
What? What you mean?
What are you talking about?
The hiccup.
So,
Oh, there was
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Hold on.
oh, there was a cut. Oh,
Yeah.
there was
It
three.
was a-
Because his
Oh,
was twice. This was twice. Not again. I'm like, Tud.
We ain't gonna
So-
talk about that.
Hey, no.
We not gonna talk about that.
So here we
But
go. So
that was
Oh,
funny.
my goodness.
That was funny though. My man.
Leave it up there.
So we want to be live with our audience,
yeah, we
man.
gotta
We want to
see
be.
it through.
We
wanna
gotta
be-
chill on too.
My
yo.
man's got mad.
So,
You gonna get mad at me?
Got to see it through.
so
You gonna get mad at
That
me
is
because
funny.
there are potholes in the road and shit.
That is funny.
So one thing
Got to
we
see it
did
through.
want to do with this
Oh,
podcast
man.
is we always want to be ourselves. So it's only right that we give y'all
That
the
is
story
The content.
that's going on and
That's
why
why
we
gotta-
laughing
gotta
so
set up
hard.
the other that's why the other platform got to be set up.
Exactly.
Got to
So
pay for the ignorance, man.
the reason we laughing,
Got
there's two reasons.
to pay
So
for the
one-
ignorance.
We only the first one out.
No, we ain't.
Yo, don't.
No, hold up. Hold up. We're leaving it out. We're leaving it out. We're gonna leave it out.
Leave it out.
We're gonna leave it out. We're gonna move on.
Please.
We're gonna
But
move on.
it's hilarious.
Let's move on amicably.
You gonna leave it out. You gonna leave it.
Come on.
You gonna leave it
Come
out.
on. Come on.
I can't tell your story.
No, we're gonna move on.
You know your story.
I gotta tell you this story.
We're gonna move on. We're just gonna
You
go.
gotta leave mine off.
All
Of
right.
there.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
go.
gotta leave mine off of there. Or you
Listen,
can
it's
talk
gonna
about
be
it,
a
don't
lot
have
more
extra,
stories that
ain't
y'all
nothing to
gonna
tell.
see.
The extra
Hey,
shit. You can talk.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
okay,
so, okay,
yeah, that's
no,
cool.
no,
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Let that
I'm cool with
rest.
that.
Let
So-
that rest.
No, I'm cool
Okay.
with what you about to do. Yeah,
So
cool.
it's a 7-hour trip, right? Probably let's say 8 hours. We took a
Oh,
stop or
man.
two here and there. So let's say 8 hours. So we figured, okay, you got 4 of us. We could split it up in two hours apiece.
2 hour increments.
So okay, I'm like, all right, we'll each do our 2 hours, get it over with. If anybody drives longer, so be it. So
Shout out to
we're
you.
driving. I think I started off driving, right?
Yes, you did.
I started off driving and then
It was me. Or
Uh,
drove for a little
yeah.
bit.
So I
Second lead.
don't know. I might have drove maybe 3 hours and
You
pass
did
it
your thing.
pass it to Tud. Tud's driving. Once he's done, we say, you know what, Tud? Let the little brothers go in the front. We gonna go in the back and we gonna relax back
gonna
here.
chill out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna chill out.
I hop in the driver's seat.
Ryan hops in the
Bro
driver's
got
seat.
in the front seat.
We're driving and we're moving. We're moving. We're getting there. We're excited to be there. And Tud looks at me and he goes, I gotta use the bathroom. Should we tell him to stop? No, Tud, you don't need to stop, man. I got this bottle here. I'll turn. They're paying attention. Man, Tud, don't make them stop. If he's the driver, if you're driving and you gotta use the bathroom,
Yeah,
go
that's one
ahead.
thing.
That's fine. So I'm like, okay, here, Tud, take the bottle. I'll turn. I'll give you your privacy. Let you do your thing.
I'm
And
doing my ones and twos.
so he's handling his business, and
This guy.
Yo, he's still blaming
I don't
me.
know what's going on.
I'm
All
just
I
going
hear
to jump myself. Like, I'm confused.
I'm just going with the
confused.
road.
all I
bro.
hear is, oh! So I look back.
I'm confused.
Oh man, I'm like, child. He's a child. How you pee on yourself, child?
I know.
How you pee on yourself?
Well,
So
child.
I'm like, okay, you
That's
know what?
funny as hell.
It's cool. We don't gotta stop. It's something to laugh about.
Oh, Lord.
We'll
Jesus
move
Christ.
on. I don't know. Did you throw the bottle out or did you just dump it?
That was hilarious.
I want to say you dumped
I
it.
dumped
Okay, he dumped
Yeah, I
it.
dumped it.
Ryan's
I was
still
gonna try
driving.
again if I had to.
Ryan's still
For
driving.
starters, yo, I got a problem being on. Like, I got like a. I don't know if it's a fear. It's definitely a fear. But I don't know what it is. But like when I'm on the highway and I'm driving next to trucks, I just forget how to drive. Like I'm so worried about Final Destination and that truck doing something stupid.
That he got.
I end up doing something stupid.
So Ryan's driving, right? Until he's already mad and pissy in the back. Okay.
You mad and pissy?
So we're
Jesus
driving
Christ.
and traffic is merging. And we're in a sedan, just the four of us. And I'm sitting on the right hand side, and I happen to look over, and I'm like, who is blocking the sun? Happens to be a Mack truck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, it's a Mack truck. Okay, we're obviously the smaller car. It's a bunch of us. We're on a road trip. I'm assuming the driver's just gonna let the Mack truck go, and we'll scoot in behind them.
Hell no, I'm trying to go.
So, long story short, a sedan.
Bad idea.
Long story short, a sedan tried to be
Bad
an
idea.
18-wheeler. Luckily, it didn't turn out bad. We only had a tire mark on the side that was easily wiped off. And
Easily wiped off. Somebody was sitting over there. First off. So it was from a tire mark that was easily wiped off.
yep.
That bitch would have folded us smooth up under there. That was my side.
Luckily, we can tell the
I am
story.
out of there.
Let me tell you something.
Ryan almost got me up out of there. I didn't even know it.
I was in the
That's the bad part. I didn't even
I am in
know.
the passenger seat. Yeah.
I'm gone.
I'm seeing it before it even
I'm
happened.
wrapped up
So
under
let's
the...
just think about it, right? Nah, because he
Come on, bro.
cruising, right? He going, and I see everything right now, and I'm looking
Come on,
like,
bro. He didn't already made me piss on myself. Matter of fact, let me clarify that.
Hey, no, you can't.
No, I dropped piss on myself. I didn't pee on myself. I dropped piss on myself. I did not pee on myself. Let me clarify that. I dropped piss on myself. The piss was in the bottle. It's a road trip. And it popped out the bottle and landed on.
So basically,
2 for 2 over here.
we're telling y'all to make sure y'all pay attention to the road to Columbus, because I'm pretty sure we're
Don't
gonna
take
have
chances.
multiple
Don't
stories.
take chances.
But we learned.
Okay.
And
Pull
over the P.
And
We're not
don't take
recording.
them.
We're not recording nothing when I'm
Hold
driving.
up. Y'all remember that
Don't
pizza spot
take-
we stopped at?
The pizza spot.
that ain't had pizza. Remember we stopped at
So you don't got pizza.
I don't got pizza.
When Joe said pizzeria,
What you talking about? I came here for
He
pizza.
said we don't got pizza, bro.
Bro said they ain't had pizza at the pizza spot.
No. I'm
That
lying.
blew
No.
all shit.
No. They said they don't have slices. They would make a pizza, but it was gonna take like 20.
Bro, they didn't have
You ain't
pizza,
got
bro.
pizza.
I don't want to hear nothing you talking about. Bitch,
You
ain't
should have
had
a
pizza.
pie right there. Ready.
It wasn't
You can
even
have
no pie
slices.
in a display case.
That's all I need.
Like it wasn't.
We would have bought the whole pie individually.
What is
We would
happening?
have bought all the
No, it would have been
slices.
a whole pie. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We bought the whole pie.
it
I'm not
wasn't
about to
one
wait.
in a display or
All you
nothing.
had to do is take that, slide it in the oven.
You know
warm it up,
nobody
give it to
stopped
us in a
there,
box.
bro. I was not
Boom.
eating that pizza,
But
bro.
Shit, I was hungry to the point you ain't even have to throw it in the oven. Just,
Bro, nah,
I
we
hear
could have
what
went
you're
and got
saying, but
Elios
they was
for
gonna put
all
that-
that.
He said we got
Cutter.
He said we got
Hey,
Elios.
We
listen,
could have got
man.
Elios for all that, bro.
Hey,
The
That
sure
was
though would have
not-
come from
Yeah,
you.
that was not
But-
happening. My fault.
But no.
I'm from that side,
So
man.
that's
Y'all
our
wild. Road to Columbus, man.
road to Columbus.
The
is
first
next.
edition is coming up in a month.
April 15th.
A
We're gonna be
month
at the
from
spring
now.
game. We're gonna try to do as much as we can do. We're gonna, introduce ourselves to those fans out there. We're gonna do some interviews with those people out there. See if we could possibly get a player interview, a coach interview, something.
Somebody share this.
But yeah,
We need help.
we're gonna continue to keep trying to grow this thing and keep pushing forward. This is what we do on a regular basis. We talk about the Buckeyes all day.
Just thought we
because that's our common ground. Because obviously our football teams, we ain't gonna have a conversation about those.
Nah, because I don't even like them, to be honest. One of them, we cool. The other one, I ain't got no problem with. But one, issues.
And you know me, you and I, the way y'all did us the past 2 years,
So.
you already
I
know.
don't got beef with none of y'all. My team been hot garbage.
No, you know what I mean?
You on the whole
I got a
other
problem with
side
myself.
anyway, so
I got a
you
problem
cool.
with myself.
You on the whole other side.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm saying.
I don't have no problem.
Yeah, I'm
Ain't got
out there.
nothing to do with y'all.
Yeah, I'm over there.
Shout out to the greatest band in the goddamn land.
That's yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to the
The
band.
best damn band in the land.
Yes.
We coming back to see y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We will.
They showed us a lot of love on our
Definitely.
visit last year.
Shout out Yogi. Oh,
Yeah.
Shout out
Yogi,
Yogi.
Yogi from
You
Jersey
know,
too.
and I'm mad that I can't remember the young lady's name that
The
we
one
initially met.
pointed.
Yeah, that we
That took us to Yogi?
Yeah,
I don't
like
think she told
pointed-
us her name because we didn't
Nah,
ask.
she had to.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I asked for it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There was a lot going on.
It was a lot going on. It was
And
my
them
first time
beers
out
is
there.
expensive out there, by the way.
I wonder if y'all can
I had
change
to drink every bit of that.
that.
But
Every bit
listen.
of it.
Shout out to, and she came to our section. They did a little drum solo in our section.
Oh,
during the
yeah, that's
game.
right. 25 AA.
She-
So,
right.
shout
And
out
she
to her.
peeped us. Shout out.
And the greatest band in the land.
Yogi
man.
seen us when they was
My
walking
fault.
through.
The greatest
Best.
The best,
best
band.
damn
best
band
damn band
in
in
the
the land.
goddamn land. You
You
gotta
had an
say
extra
everything.
Yeah, you had an extra.
Yeah,
set.
it need an extra goddamn. You know what I mean?
The way they dotting that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's that position called?
What?
The script.
No, the dude, the twirler.
Oh, that yeah. I
The
want to know what that's
director
called.
boy?
No,
I know
you
it's not
know the one that flipped. He
Oh,
flipped
yeah.
it.
Oh, that. Oh,
What is it called?
We need
Oh,
to
he was
figure
playing
that
that
out.
joint.
Yeah,
Oh.
He
What
he
is
was
it called?
doing-
Come on, it's the
Honestly,
I
hard.
don't know what it's
I
called.
don't know.
I don't know what
I
it's
didn't
called.
look
Come
into that.
on, man.
We're going to find out.
But that he was killing that. He
Look
was
it up.
doing that like it was. He
I
was doing it like it was
apologize not
second
knowing your
nature.
title, bro, but you, my man with the baton,
Yeah.
doing your thing.
Bro, he was killing
It's
that.
him.
He
It was,
He was throwing. He threw that
Bro.
thing like 15 yards and
And
it
it
bounced
came
back.
back.
to him.
Yeah. It's when he threw it like that and it
He was
came
like-
back.
I think, is this what we're talking about?
The maestro or something.
Majorette? Is that it?
A
A
majorette.
time twirler who's twirling
Probably.
performances often.
Now, is the
accompanied by
majorette the
dance.
female or
Majorette
just
probably
the
female.
Because
Oh,
when
okay,
you say,
so that would
yeah.
be a female.
When you
I don't
say
know.
majorette.
We don't know. No.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know.
We
I
don't
don't
know.
know, but I
But
know
that person.
I
Is
know
it the
they had
majorette or
majorette.
the major or the majorette?
Whoever the hell
I know.
it was, you was doing your thing. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
Neff was killing
That
that.
joint was
He
crazy.
was killing that.
That's dope.
Yeah, nah, that was, bro.
So-
I was actually in awe.
Another one of the things that was crazy, walking through the tunnel. Walking through the tunnel, and you just hear the echoes of OH.
And
Just
the ushers.
in
The ushers.
tunnel.
They ushers too, right?
I'm
just.
event
I got so
staff.
many questions
Event staff.
that I just don't want to disrespect nobody. Yeah, the event
Event
staff.
staff. Yeah, event staff. Yeah, they showed love
It
too.
was dope.
Yeah.
The if you search on the Instagram at Bucknutboyz with a Z, you can see the reel of us. Interest.
Add all that to the YouTube.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the videos.
yeah. I will add them on.
Shout out to the cheerleaders too. They showed love
Yeah, yep.
Everybody.
I wasn't
fact.
there.
to me.
Oh.
Yeah, they took
I'm
pictures.
talking about
We
me, yeah.
found. We found Brutus. We was able to find Brutus. We got a couple pictures with Brutus. So
Found Brutus. Gotta find Brutus again.
Oh my God.
You know, I feel like that's
I
a
mean,
necessity.
nothing.
I feel like
So,
we have to find Brutus every time.
so one thing
That's
to close this out, we coming up on our hour here. I think we like a couple 2 minutes shy.
Been an hour?
Yeah, it's been an hour, man. These things go by fast when you're having fun with your people. Like think
You
about how
having fun
fast the
with
trip
your
was. It felt like it was the blink of
Yeah,
an eye.
that's because y'all slept for 2 hours while I was driving by my goddamn self.
Yeah, right. I was sleeping. I
There
was
you go. I had to add that goddamn
Let's
in
give
there.
a shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out
Shout out
us.
to the
Shout out
sponsor.
us.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
Okay? God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
We added a lot of goddammits today, by the way.
Bucknut
You didn't
boys.
realize.
Hey,
We the goddamn Bucknut boys.
But what we didn't have today.
Yeah! What he did, man.
we didn't
let's
have
give
to
him
know.
credit for that.
We're doing better.
That's a
We're
full
growing.
episode. Yeah,
We're
that's a
growing,
And
people.
today, thank
We're
you.
growing. See, this thing is evolving into something that's going to flourish to something beautiful.
So we just want to thank y'all again. If y'all tune in and watch
Appreciate
the
it.
whole thing, we'll appreciate that. If y'all share it, like it, comment on it, give us feedback, positive, negative. It don't matter. We're gonna take it and try to, move into the next thing.
Yes, facts.
To close this out though, my mom, our mom, is a big.
Being little bro right here.
Is it? Yeah, no, is a big USC Trojan fan when it comes to football. But for her boys,
Share, represent.
she will represent for the Buckeyes. So to close this out, Mom said our closing thing should be OHIO.
It gotta be. It gotta be.
And we gonna close this bad boy out.
Now you gotta do it with the sand though.
You
gotta
gotta
do it with the
close this
sand.
joint out. You feel me? Hold it up,
Yeah.
Bree.
You gotta do it with the sand. Bring it
Yeah.
down. Bring it down.
Let's go.
And then
So,
throw it up. That's it.
OH.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Go. Thank y'all. That's episode 2.
Y'all enjoy y'all day,
We
night.
gone, man. We gotta finish the rest of these Nascadaminis.